Chapter 6: Financial Irresponsibility. The man who spends like tomorrow doesn't exist. Why financial irresponsibility is more than a money problem. Money alone does not make someone a good father. A wealthy man can be neglectful. A modest income man can be extraordinary. But while fatherhood does not require wealth, it does require responsibility. Financial irresponsibility is not about income level. It is about how someone manages what they have. A man may earn very little and still be deeply responsible. A man may earn a great deal and still be reckless. The warning sign is not poverty. The warning sign is persistent financial chaos caused by poor choices, denial, and lack of discipline. Because children do not merely need money, they need stability. Financial instability created by irresponsibility often affects every corner of family life. This may include reckless or impulsive spending, living beyond means for appearance/status, chronic unpaid bills or debt from poor planning, no savings despite adequate income, gambling or risky financial behavior, repeatedly borrowing money without repayment, avoiding budgeting or financial conversations, spending on wants before needs, prioritizing image/luxury over obligations. Common rationalizations include, you only live once. Money comes back. I deserve nice things. Why stress about bills all the time? It'll work itself out. The mindset is often immediate gratification matters more than future security. Financial irresponsibility often reflects deeper issues: poor impulse control, lack of long-term thinking, avoidance of adult responsibility, need for validation/status through spending, difficulty tolerating delayed gratification, and parenting is built on delayed gratification. A good father routinely sacrifices his wants for his child's needs. If someone struggles to do that for themselves, they may struggle more when sacrifice becomes permanent. Jasmine admired Malik's confidence. He dressed well, drove a flashy car, always picked up the tab, bought gifts often. He seemed generous, ambitious, and successful, but over time she noticed inconsistencies. Despite his income, he had no savings, constantly paid bills late, borrowed money from friends, carried significant credit card debt, made impulse purchases weekly. Whenever Jasmine brought it up, he laughed. Why are you worried about money so much? We're young. Then she became pregnant. At first, Malik was thrilled. He posted about becoming a father, talked about giving his child the best life. But when practical preparations began, reality collided with fantasy. The crib needed to be bought. Hospital bills arrived. Maternity leave reduced income. Baby supplies became constant expenses. Jasmine suggested making a budget. Malik resisted. I don't want to live like I'm broke. He kept spending. New clothes, expensive dinners, upgrades for his car, nights out with friends. Then 1 month's rent was short. Jasmine discovered Malik had spent their emergency money on a luxury watch. His justification: it was an investment. When the baby arrived, the instability worsened. Utilities were shut off twice. Formula purchases became stressful. Bills piled up. Yet Malik continued living as though fatherhood were an accessory to his life, not a restructuring of priorities. Jasmine eventually realized Malik did not fail financially because he lacked money. He failed because he lacked discipline. He wanted to look more successful than he wanted to build stability. And children cannot live on an image. Financial recklessness creates housing instability, chronic parental conflict, stress-filled households, inconsistent provision for children, emotional insecurity for partners, crisis after crisis that could have been prevented. Children may not understand budgets, but they understand instability. They feel the tension in the home, the fear around bills, the inconsistency in the provision, the anxiety of unpredictable security. Key lesson: look beyond income. Ask, do they budget or avoid the subject? Do they repeatedly live in preventable financial chaos? Do they prioritize wants over obligations? Do they plan for the future? Do their financial habits show discipline or denial? Someone can earn 6 figures and still be financially immature. Someone can earn little and still be an excellent provider through planning, sacrifice, and discipline. Children do not need luxury, they need reliability. A father does not need to be rich, but he must be able to say, "My responsibilities come before my impulses." Because parenthood is a lifelong lesson in putting someone else's needs ahead of your wants. And if a man cannot manage money with discipline before children, children often magnify the consequences of that weakness.